Hello children, how are you all? Hope you all are fine and safe. Yes, so I'm back again with few topics in English grammar today. Yeah, so let's start off. Yes, so in your term to book, let's start off with the first topic, that is determiners. Yeah, so till now you must have seen what is a subject, what is a predicate, what are the different kinds of sentences we have, nouns, pronouns, adjectives, adverbs. Yeah, we have come across all this in grammar, right? So today let us look into another new interesting topic, that is determiners. Determine means what? By the word itself we tells it is telling something about. Yes, that is called as a determine, something which we talk about, okay? Like to identify something, then we call it as to be determined. So similarly, in English grammar, we have got determiners. And what does this determiners do? They give us some additional information about the noun. Okay, they give us some more information regarding the noun. So how they are, what they are, in which way they are, we are speaking about the noun. These words called determiners are used to give extra additional information on nouns. Okay, so let us see. Determiners, these are the words that are used before nouns to give different kinds of information about them. So there are few determiners which we generally come across. Okay, those are most, all, some, few, many, much and any. So if you come across these words, you need to understand that these are the determiners. Means they are giving us some additional information, and these may be used in some situation before a noun. So extra information, words are nothing but the determiners. Right? So let us see one example for each determiner. Then you will have a clear idea of what we are talking about. Rose is the most beautiful flower. Okay? Rose is the most beautiful flower. So before the noun over here would be rose. It is the name of a flower. So it is telling how it is. It's giving us extra information. Beautiful. And how beautiful it is? The most beautiful. So the word most here is termed as a determiner. It is giving extra information regarding the flower rose. Okay, next. We all went by train to Tirupati. So we all went by train to Tirupati. Here the noun would be the place name, that is Tirupati. And how did you all go? By train. And who did you go alone, or did other people join you? Yes, many people joined. So here, instead of naming each one person's name, individual's name, we term it as all. Okay, all here becomes a determiner. It is telling that how a group of people went by train. So here the word all denotes an extra information of the journey. Okay, so all becomes a determiner. There are some apples left in the bag. There are some apples left in the bag. So here some is a determiner. Why it is a determiner? Here we have the noun apples. Yes, now this apples, how many are there? Is it 1, 2, 3, or can you sit and count 100, 200? It is waste of time, right? So what do we say? We use a word called sum, and this sum denotes it is more than 1, more than 2. Okay? A little, it can be 3, it can be 4, it can be 10, it can be 15, it can be 100 also. Yeah, there is no time, waste of time for you to sit and count how many are there. So instead of mentioning all that individually, a word called sum, it will denote that there there are some apples which are there in the bag. And this sum is giving the additional information about our noun. So this sum becomes, the word sum here becomes a determiner. Understood, children? Yes. Now, few students wrote the exam. So most of them, because of this corona, all the students did not appear for the exam. So teacher cannot say A has given the exam, B has given the exam, student C did not write, D did not write, E wrote the exam, K wrote the exam. In between all of them, Mr. T, she can't sit and mention all the names, right? So instead of that, we use the word few. Few means a little. It can be 1, 2, it can be 2 or more. A little quantity. Okay, so here the word few students, the word few represents a determiner. Now have you understood, children? Yes. Now the next example. There are many mango trees in the farm. Many mango trees. Okay, it is representing the quantity. Okay, so to represent the quantity, instead of sitting and counting and giving the number, we have a word, and that particular word here becomes a determiner. So you can't count how many trees are, mango trees are there in the farm. So you can put a word called many. That many shows there are so many things. Okay, so many mango trees. Right? So depending upon the size of the farm, the mango trees can also be more. Okay, so here in this sentence, the word many is represented as a determiner. Then, it is so much hot today. It is so much hot today. We can't measure it, but we can feel it, that it is very, very hot. So the word much here represents the determiner. Then I want any of you to tell a story. Any. There is a group of say around 10 to 20 students, and teacher is not forcing one student to get up and tell. She can tell, come on, any of you stand up and tell me a story. So the word any represents a determiner. Right? Have you understood now, children? What are determiners? Very, very simple. Determiners are nothing but these are the words that are used to give additional information. Okay, it can be used before a noun. Okay, so the words that give us extra information which cannot be measured sometimes. You cannot sit and count. That cannot be countable. So you can use a single word, and that word is called as a determiner. Understood, children? So there are certain exercises which are there in page number 48 and 49 of your term 2 textbook. So now, children, through this video you will be able to understand the concept of determiners. Yes, watch the video, open your term 2 textbook, go to page number 48 and 49, and then practice the exercises which are given in these pages. Children, grammar is not a simple thing. Just listening and then understanding a day it would be better, but tomorrow you might forget. So regular practice in grammar should be there. So kindly, whatever exercises are given in the textbook, if required, you can download few worksheets from the net and also can do a practice. So I hope you must have understood the concept now, children. So go to those page numbers in your term 2 textbooks and solve the exercises which are given over there. Right? Okay then. Meet you all next time. Till then, bye-bye.